Hey guys, it's me, Candy, the Celestial Goddess. Guys, I just want to, I don't know, I feel like reading. I guess I want to jump on and do, I don't know, maybe the week ahead and see what's cracking. Let's see what's coming up for the week ahead. So the cards I got over here, let's see. They the same, I think that's yesterday. Yes, let's use the Sacred Destinies deck, right? I'm hungry. I like to call in fire, earth, air, water, spirit, and ether. My way show is angels, gods, ancestors, sacred ones. Please be here with me now. I set the intention that all the tools used in this session are dedicated to the growth and well-being of all beings in their place. So guys, the week ahead, right? Let's see what's cracking. One, guys, for the week ahead. What is... Oh. Inner peace. The whole deck is in reverse. So, whoa. It's two. What are those, whales? It's some kind of fish. Whales, right? They just colorful. So it's hard to tell, but I believe they, oh, all this pink and yellow. More water. Deep diving still, like this amethyst. The crown. Right? The crown. The crown and third eye chakra. Bro, it's in the air. So it's like the upper chakras. Spiritual ascension, spiritual awakenings, spiritual happiness, lots of synchronicities. Pink, pink, pink. The Neptune and Pisces reading, pink. But in this case, it's two. So twos are about partnership, right? Let me see, where did I put this at? I don't know. Let's look up. I do have, but something is telling me to look up the I printed the angels number, right? And if I could find it. Right? If not, I might have to take it from my card, but I wanted to read it, the one from this thing. Let me try to ashes to ashes, dust to dust, right? Dust to side chick, ashes to ashes, dust. Got to side chicks. No, guys, I'm not bisexual. I don't go that way. I'm strictly heterosexual. No, yeah, none of that for me. Two. Twos are about spiritual meaning of the number two. Two is the number of union, the yin and the yang. Completion, I'm hearing completion. Two is the embodiment of partnership to find the holistic value and purpose of two. Two is the no, I'm going over it, right? Spiritual meaning number two is a number of union, yin and yang, right? And balance. Two is the embodiment of partnership to find the holistic value and purpose of cooperation and co-creation. With the number two, one can begin to co-create with the universe or with the partner to bring the exotic expression of union into forms of new life. The spirituality number of 2 suggests that all manifestation require co-creation and nothing is created with by. I see now I asked the question today, right? Because sometimes, right, guys, I've been walking this path for a minute now, quite a few, almost, I want to say close to 10. But I asked the question today because sometimes, you know, it comes up, we all have our personal battles with the Most High God, right? Because when you have a personal relationship with him, sometimes things, even between you and him, they get a little rocky and you, shit. Now, I got to ask a question now. What's going on here? Yes, and so this is, so I'm saying, now what I got to do here? Because listen, I've been trying to manifest. I'm doing what I need to be doing. I've been working on myself, doing everything I need to do. Staying clean, practicing celibacy, staying true to my spiritual practice, myself, and to the people around me, my community. So what is going on here? Like what? Because, yes. Please show me a sign here. Because now, listen, because I know now faith without deeds is dead. So I know it requires some action. But now, have I not been doing what you told me to do? And so, see? Like, what do you want me to do? Are you telling me that am I to go off on my own here? And so, I guess this is his answer to me, right? About partnership. So I guess that's a no, right? 2 is the vibration of balance between male, wow, and female. So the yin and the yang. So for some of us, right, when you are on the divine feminine or divine masculine path, that is what it's all about. Coming into union with the self first, self, right? And then through that union with the self is how you see the 2 right here. It's so, right, but you first co-creating, right, with the Most High God. They like to call, see, I make a distinction between God and the universe, right? But that happens with God and the universe, the heavenly, right, the celestial bodies, all that, and then, right, then with another person. But you got to manifest union with the self and the creator first, God, before you could manifest the right relationship outside of yourself. So that's what this is about. So if you praying for some sort of high vibrational relationship and you want to be in something, right, because the Wonders card is here, that's the amethyst, right? You have to be vibrating at that frequency in order to be able to manifest it into your life. It's like a cataclysmic event. If it's something that's God sent, good or bad, it's cataclysmic. So whether it's a good relationship or a bad relationship, it's sent to you by God. You manifested it into your reality, and it is a cataclysmic event. It is going to cause some change into your life. So a lot of you guys, if you are on the so-called twin journey, right, twin flame path, whatever that is, I like to call it the divine feminine and divine masculine path, then maybe that's it. Because here I'm seeing, like, for here, the pink for me is Venus. Because green and pink is the same, right? So I'm hungry. So it deals with the heart chakra, love, manifestation. We talk about universal love, divine love, right? Now, people who've been walking this path for a long time, they also know the Most High God, the Creator, as the divine, right? They know him as the divine. When they ask him, people who are sent to a certain part of the journey, when they ask him his name, a lot of them, the divine, they know him as the divine, right? So We're talking about divine love here. Love that is in its highest expression, right? That's what we're talking about here. Now, we in the Pisces full moon. So, this is definitely Neptunian energy. We talked about Neptune before, and what's happening in Neptune? I think Pisces is in Neptune, right? What's happening in Neptune? Neptune is retrograding, right? I believe it's in Pisces, right? Yes, it is. So it's home, which is significant, very significant, right? Blessed art thou, O Lord, King of the universe, who bring forth bread from the earth. Thank you, Father. Guys, I come from, those who don't know, before I came along this path, I was an Israelite. So, a Hebrew Israelite. So, but a lot is still the foundation of my life. I wouldn't say that I'm a part of it in an organized way. I do it in a more spiritual way, but it's still that foundation of my life. The guiding principles, right, of my life. So when I say that prayer, that's all. So this is about divine love, but obviously with the self now, it's two people here. So it's two wells here. So this is definitely about partnerships, relationships, and all this other stuff. But right now, you know, Venus. Let me see what's happening to Venus. Venus is, where Venus at? Venus is direct, right? This is new, right? Yes. Because I printed stuff out so much. Venus is also in Pisces? Interesting. Wow. So Venus, oh wow, Venus in Pisces? With Neptune? Now Venus and Pisces, Venus and Neptune together? That's an interesting pair. Fried green tomato. Guys, I don't want to get into too much astrology because it's too much. I don't want to confuse you. But you might want to look at your Venus placement where it was transiting through that. And definitely where this moon energy, the full moon, what house is it cleansing. Because for a lot of people, it's probably the fourth house. Home. Being comfortable within yourself. Feeling at home. Oh, ask one. Wherever it is you live. Wherever it is you live with. Do you feel at home? Right, because inner peace is down here. Right? Because that's the key here. Your inside. Right? What's happening inside. Your inner thoughts, your inner emotions, your inner feelings, all of that stuff being manifested outward here. So if you are uncomfortable, then the reason lies within you. Right? You are the problem here. So this is about partnerships. Are you at home? Do you feel at home with your partner, with the person that you with? So I'm feeling like maybe, again, deep diving some emotion. If you're in a relationship or marriage or something like that, some difficult stuff might come up. But if that happens, I suggest that you take a look at yourself first here before Gerald wrote got a song. I think when you point the finger at somebody, there something. There's one finger, two fingers. When you point the finger, there's one, two fingers pointing back at you. Gerald Levert got a song about it. But I think it's on the G album. So, guys, I gotta eat. So, the idea is, right, because Neptune, the Pisces is the third. Now, it could be work related, so it could be at work. Something surfaces for some at work. It could be some issue at work. Somebody, your co-worker. It could be you a man, he's a woman, he's a woman. It don't necessarily have to be relationship based, right? Like personal relationship. It could be work. So it could be something at work. It could be guys, right? Two guys talking about, right? Brainstorming about maybe one having problems in a relationship and go. It could be like an older and a younger, right? Who may be seeking advice or getting advice from somebody who is like the Hierophant. He could the Hierophant. He could be obviously some religious leader or something like that. But he is experienced. He's smart, right? He knows a lot about relationships, institutionalized learning, churches, or so. I'm eating chickpeas, curry chickpeas. You're right. And chicken. I'm starving. But the Hierophant, he could be religious. I don't think it's Christian though. It could be. He could be spiritual too. But I think it might be more like maybe Muslim. Could be Sunni Muslim. But he is knowledgeable and experienced in the area. Could be a teacher of relationships, right? So it could be something as simple as that. But this is about, it's about male-female relationships, balance, healthy, harmonious relationships. Now, full moon is about elusive. So, now, listen, guys. If you are in a marriage or in a relationship where the relationship is at a standstill or it might be ending in some way, just let go and let God. Somebody might have to find, like after you go to this person and talk to this person, at the end of the day, it's your responsibility to be true to yourself, right? And answering the question. Maybe this might help you. Do you feel at home with this person? Why? Or why not? It always comes down to you, right? We just read that. So you might have to take a look. So in this little time that maybe some separation is needed or whatever happened, it would probably be a good time to go in with and yeah, make your own decisions about here. Even if you go seek advice from another person, you're gonna have to follow your heart here. But tying yourself to this situation is gonna have serious implications for your future. It's karmic tied. You're going to be karmically tied to this person for a long time. So you might want to think about that. So let me try. Let's see what come out of this deck. But this stuff is so simple. It don't even take like rocket science to figure this stuff out. Guys, it's just about being true to yourself. I mean, why would you want to be in a relationship that is not serving you? But first, you got to look at, right, be honest with yourself in the ways in which it's C9s, endings on the earth, in the practical realm. But this is, if it's something ending, it's because it's something better coming in. Nines are always chapter ending, beginning of something new, new horizon, career. So even if this is a job, if it's making you uncomfortable and it's causing you that much stress, then, and you feel like you're being treated unfairly, you have to ask yourself, why and what taught you to be accept inappropriate behavior. If somebody's doing something to you that you don't like, then you have the power to change it, even if it's a job. And if you are a person who loves yourself and value yourself, then you're not going to put yourself in you're not going to stay in any situation that doesn't value you, whether that be a job, a relationship, whatever that is. So now, one has to, what the fuck did I say? I love when Cancer Moon, 4th house, home. What is my inner center? It's around the 4th house. It's the moon, so it don't it now. It's something around the house that's coming to an end, most definitely. If you're a person that's single and looking for a relationship, you could be meeting a guy. But this is the person that been single already and been healing, doing healing work, looking at their issues, and now going into a new relationship. This is not a person coming out of one relationship going into another one. Okay? Let's be clear. It could be a Cancer. You could have a Cancer moon placement. He or she, you, one of y'all. Cancer moon. My baby Diamond is a Cancer moon. Oh my God. He's 24, but still. I hope he's becoming no mom. He's just getting started. I don't want her to become, like that. So, guys, now, you got the 12th house here and the 4th house here. I'm going to make it short so you can go look at what's happening. I like absolutely astrology. It's so easy to understand. Most of the stuff you could put it in Google and you will understand it. The number here is 9s, right? Cancer moon that's about the mothering. The divine, right? The divine mother. Right. And who is the divine mother? If y'all got kids, give your kids goddess baths right now. Put pink flowers in there. Even if you got a son, give him a bath. Let him sit down in a bowl. I don't know, say it's a guard bath. You a little guard, right? A mini guard. And I'm gonna pamper you. I'm gonna treat you good. Put some lavender in there. And a little bit of pink salt. It ain't gonna kill him. And and let them a bath. Let them take baths to clear their auric field. Wash their hair. So yeah, so you could clear the around the crown. I'm full. I don't really like. I go through spurts up and down, up and down. So I know that wasn't really nothing. Already I'm full, right? I know. I lost some more weight. I'm not really trying to do that. I did lose a couple more pounds. And so I gotta pick it up. But when you're doing all this spiritual work, it affects your appetite. So that's probably what's going on. When you're going through a spiritual ascensions and things like that, it affects your appetite. Because when you transcending, like going through, right, from through dimensions and traveling back and forth or doing, you got to be light. So food, eating light. Guys, I don't think it's a time, at least right now, in this Pisces moon to be really eating that heavy. If you, because astro traveling and stuff like that, if you don't have an appetite to really eat and do all that, and then you know that you've been going through, now, astro travel, guys, when you astro travel, now don't be going to do that shit on your own and inducing inducing it, causing it to happen. Talk about you going up in the realms, meeting people and shit like that. Cause you go up in the realms, meet, and you come back doing some other, with some other shit, something that you can't fucking get rid of, some extraterrestrial, demonic shit that you can, attachment that you can't get rid of. So, because I heard people in the spiritual community, they do this. So, I don't, if I astral travel, it's spiritual. I don't even know. I don't know until I get up in the morning. That when it first happened to me, I wet the bed. That's how I knew, wait a fucking minute, I wasn't here. I was gone. And instantly it hit me like, oh my God, thank God I came back to my body. I could have been gone. And how the fuck would I have known? I don't know. Peeing in the bed, I'm a grown ass woman. When it first happened, no way. So it can happen where you pee in the bed, something like that. You like, what the fuck is this? How would I pee? But it's astral traveling. You have no control over that, really. Spirit does that. The Most High God and the angels do that. So I wouldn't suggest you be doing that alone. So guys, if y'all doing it, it's dangerous. You could get walk-ins, because when you leave, your soul leave your body. If you ain't careful, it's entities and shit all around you. They'll walk right into your body. Guys, when you doing, now, because I asked this, I have to say this, right? Because I come across people, a lot of people who read cards and you do use all kind, like different systems of divination, right? And sometimes when people tell me they do this, I be because I've been on this path for a long time. I've been through a lot of shit. I'm a Scorpio. I transmute negative energy through my physical body. It's why I'm always in the sun. So I'm about, Scorpio is the house of death, right? All kinds. So yeah, I'm very aware of what it is. Now, yes. So when you guys are messing around with reading cards and doing stuff like this, you better ask who's giving you this. Where are you getting this information from? Who's answering your questions for you? If it's an angel, the angel should be able to tell you what's his name and confirm it. If it's God, then you would know that it's God. So something, I don't give, if you're using a tool or system of divination, and now for me, I deal with a whole bunch of them. Archangel Ariel, Jeremiel. I have with Metatron, not anymore. Michael, Gabrielle, did I say that? Selanda Fawn, Bajorkin, that's a death angel. Dark angels. Now one I'm dealing with right now, he's the death angel. His name is Devon. He's a higher. So now, yes, he walks a death angel. You want me to lie? I'm telling you the truth. I walk with an angel of death. I'm not scared of what the fuck I'm scared of him for. He ain't there to hurt me. But if you, now, my protection. See that aura? I just did. So if you asking me and I communicate, I'm not gonna lie, with the Most High God. I do. I communicate with him mostly through the sun. I ask him questions and he answering back. And I read, and I'm an energy reader. I deal with energy. I heal energy. He answered me the most, who I believe to be the Most High God. Angels, I've been having angelic contact since I was little. So they always around me, helping me do the work that I need to do, right, to carry out. But now I am a Scorpio, right, in the realm of Cancer, the moon. Dark energy. Scorpio in the moon, that's dark. But now it's in my 5th house, so that's the soul, the light, right, the sun. And I communicate with through all of them, with God, the sun, the moon, all of that other stuff. But my best communication with him is via the sun, because I'm out in the sun. Nothing can touch me there. It's pure, just me, because that sun will burn this shit off. It can't. Nope. So, guys, yeah, this is something around the home. I don't, because I don't want to be. The thing is, and it gets me in trouble sometimes. Not really trying, but I guess the word is trying, right? I'm looking for my ashtray. I do got a weed clip in here. Right, my intention is to set myself apart from other readers and other things. I'm not really a fortune teller. I don't want to be reading, telling fortunes. And when you deal with tarot and all this stuff like predicting the future and all of that stuff, now it's a lot of moving parts, right? And I use tarot cards, don't get me wrong, but I like to respect people's boundaries. I walk around, I know people's signs and things like that, so it makes me uncomfortable to be reading and people think they take it personal, like I'm reading about them specifically, and I'm not. I'm just channeling the energy, but people get offended about it, right? So I don't want to go deep, right, and be telling people business, and that's not what I do. So I'm not comfortable with it. So I'm not gonna do that, guys. So if that's the kind of reader that y'all looking for, then you ain't gonna find that here, right? I'm about healing, right? Relationships, healthy, healing woundings, and all. I work with energy, healing your energy, your chakra systems, and all of that. That is what I do. I do energy healing, right? So I want to keep it positive. I don't want to dig into all that negative stuff because I don't want to have to clear myself off for that shit. I mean, I don't. I got enough of stuff to be, my own stuff to be. So my intention is not to be nosy and dig into all of the negative stuff, right? Because our thoughts manifest our reality, right? So let's do that. So I don't want to be digging into, people's personal business. That requires a personal reading. If you want a personal reading, then that's different. We could go, deeper in. And even then, I keep it about you. So even if you book a reading, I'm not going to tell you, don't ask me about what your boyfriend doing. I'm not going to tell you that he's cheating on you. Yeah, I mean, if it comes, some things come up, but I'm not going to be telling you all that. You got to be able to read through the lines and all this other stuff. This is about you, right? And you are the one living your life. So you should know, when you go to a reading, you should know how to put the pieces of the puzzle together, right? If you have a question, if she's cheating on you and you getting, then you should have by the outcome of the reading, with my readings, because when I do personal readings, it's not usually a question. My clients usually just tell me go. I don't direct it with asking questions. I just go, and whatever comes out, comes out. And then at the end of the session, I'll ask you if you have any questions or something like that. So you could, and I always say now before we begin, you could ask in your heart whatever you wanted to know and it will come out here, but you got to be ready for it. I don't want to say things that you are not comfortable with, that people are not comfortable with. Okay, now sometimes I got it when I'm doing karmic readings and stuff like that, it just gets dirty, but they're general readings, guys. Okay, so let's get that straight. It could be something that has to do with your mom. The issue could be related to your mother. Your mother. The earth principle. Some could have lost seat and that go moon, Cancer again. Good God Almighty. The crab. Deepest feelings, needs. The fourth house, moon, Cancer. The unconscious patterns. That means patterns that you're unconscious about. It's not in your awareness. Habits, instinctual. Reactions, drives, our actions, personality, past life, Akashic records, prior lifetimes. The hands, numerology, 2 through 7. That came up here, right? That's connected to what the fuck, and I heard it, and I swear, the pink. I kept saying it is Venus, but 7th house. I kept saying, when I think of Venus, I always think 7th house is what comes to mind. But the 2 is what connects it, I believe. And the 7, 2 through 7, the 1st and 7th house is also Venus too. See, your love nature. All right, what is your love nature here? It could be, right, like going through like your belief systems, your values, and maybe becoming more clear about the role, right, that women play in your life. I'm hearing Venus and Mars place, Venus and Mars placement. Something Venus and Mars. Venus in Aries. Mars and Venus. Mars in the 7th house. Because it's really about war, being at war with the self, right? But why? It's some issue that is related to the feminine principle, your mom. So it could be why you pick the kind of women you pick. If this is a man. If this is a woman, it could be why, looking at why you're mothering, right? What kind of mom are you? Where does that come from? Where did you, are you a good or a bad mom? It has it, right? And we talk about the feminine principle. Are you feminine? Are you soft? Are you sensual, sexual? Because pink is about, right, when it's mixed with black, they said it's about seduction and eroticism, right? Are you erotic? Are you sexy? Are you, how? So as a woman, where did you learn that from? How did your values about sex and sex appeal? So it can manifest in a myriad of ways, but looking at these things on a deeper issue and then understanding why you manifested the relationship you was in or you in right now or that's ending. Why? Becoming more clear about that. So, and healing the issue, the wounding, so that you could attract, right? See, now, there go the diamond. The diamond could be significant. Harmony, stability, oneness with all being, there go, and look, there go Mars. First house, who am I? So, see, guys? So, I'm just saying, be positive, right? Whatever manifests here, just know that it is a growing, experience, and it's just to move you to the next part of your journey. So see, because when we talk about the feminine principle, the feminine principle is about being receptive, being like openness, right? You got to be open because, right, law of attraction, universal law states that, right? Now, it's simple as pie. How you going to be, this is cross, having your arms crossed, because body language and psychology, and studying psychology, going to school for this, we learn a lot about body language, right? Because as counselors and observation, we have to observe behavior, right? Human behavior. So when people do certain things, cross their arms, you blocking, right? Your heart chakra. Are you always closed? Your arms are closed up, right? You always closed, bent down, hunchback. So because that's a blockage, an energy blockage to your heart chakra. So if you're trying to manifest, how you going to manifest a loving relationship and you closed off, you blocked? Beloved, nothing can get in and nothing can get out. It's not going to work. So this might be manifest as being somebody who's always crabby, grouchy, irritable all the time. You're like, damn, man, good God. And so, see, that's why I asked the question in the beginning, like, okay, so where you live, where your house, your relationship, your house, because the fourth, that's Cancer, where you live at, your home. Are you comfortable there? Are you happy to go there? When you get off of work every day, are you happy to get off work and go home to your house? Or are you like, damn, now I gotta go home, right, and deal with this shit? Your home is like your sanctuary. It should reflect, it does reflect who you are. This could be a person who hoards. You got a problem with hoarding. So much stuff. You got so much stuff in your house. Like, maybe feeling cramped up, like your apartment, maybe where you live, your home is too small. Maybe, okay, now, it did come up in Neptune. Moving. Could be moving house. Short distance, right? Maybe not far, but moving, changing residence to something more harmonious, like environment, something more at one with who you are, but something definitely a little bit more stable. It could be your mom who is in need of this happening. Maybe your mom could be, and then, ooh, look at that, the Father of Cups look at the Father of Cups. Cancer. I could be talking to a Cancer male. Definitely. The King of Cups. He's dark though. The King of Cups is dark. But it is, I feel like it could be, it's also the Scorpionic, your Scorpio placement. The big. You could have a Mercury and Scorpio placement. Like your speech could be harsh. Like people will probably never believe that you talk. Yeah. See? 3 fucking swords. I can't make this shit up now. Yeah, see his beak? Got blood on, let's just say, the beak. It got blood on it. See the swords? Bonding. Yo, he's like, this person has spiritual powers. This person kills shit. This is his Scorpio placement. It could be Mercury in Scorpio. See, because look, now, see, there go the daughter of swords. But see, now, shit. Now, I'm going on 44 minutes, right? Because now, it's the daughter of swords. That's the Page of Swords. That's a child. So this King of Cups could have lost a child, a baby. Look, 6 of Cups. Oh my God. Or a sister. He could have lost his little sister as a little girl. Oh, the daughter of swords with the Six of Cups. Oh my God, and the Three of Wands. That's the Paths card. But, and this could, maybe you gotta heal whatever this is. You could have lost like a little sister. Your mom lost a daughter. Yeah, something. But I feel like it was in the childhood. Like when they was younger, he lost his sister or his daughter or some girl. It could have been a niece, but he lost somebody and it affected greatly. Oh my God, see the baby tree? But he loved her. He still does. Now the owl, whenever I see the owl is a bad omen. When you see the owl, you know this is a bad motherfucker here. Whoever use owl energy, it's a bad omen, either in a good way or in a bad way. So if you seeing fucking owls, you better pay attention, because it is a bad omen. Whoever is, if that person is with you, then nigga, you good at, you safe. Listen, yeah, the owl is the best. Yeah, so this bitch, whoever, I don't hate to call her because I don't mean it like that, but in this case, yeah, she channeled dark energy. She ain't playing, son. Yeah, yeah, she kills you. Yeah, saw it, man. Mercurial energy. She could be with you. I'm sorry. Yes, manipulating energy around people. Yeah, like if people, nope, it ain't happening, partner. So this girl is a guardian angel. The Six of Cups, that's Sun in Scorpio. See what I'm... Daughter's Page of Swords is like Gemini, right? That's third house. Short trips, communication. Mercury is in retrograde, right? Going backwards. So this is people. This also could be somebody where this could be a girl for somebody else that from your childhood that you was dating that you lost. Now in real life, if this is somebody else, right, this is separate. This could be a girl coming back from the past, but this person, yeah, between y'all was lost and pain and all this other stuff. It could have been a childhood relationship, but this person comes back around. Or at least Six of Cups is a past life. But the guy is much older than the girl. It's an age difference. A significant one. But the Three of Wands now here this is the Paths card. So now see how I was talking about 2 threes here. See now? Now we talk about the union between woman, man, and God. So if this is a guy who lost a sister, a daughter, I think it's a sister, then it is a union between you, a partnership, a karmic tie. If she's in spirit with you, between you, this is something that comes from a past life, between you, her, and the Most High God. So she is there as a guardian angel. But swords. So she probably helped you with or you need help with communication issues, communicating. She is there to help you with that. With perception, how you see things, how you see loss, how you see love, how you see loss of love, right? Because this person could still be grieving. Sometimes when listen, death is inevitable, right? But energy, right, never dies. It only transforms. Scorpio, this, whoever you there, if anybody who deal with Scorpio energy is in the upright, in the highest expression, death is not a thing. You are familiar with death. Yeah, death, yeah, you, it doesn't scare you. Not really. Now, for me, no, I'm not. Now, now am I got a reading. They 89 to 91. Right? That I was going to live to the age of 89, 91. This reading, I know because everybody can't read for me. I got my palm read, and it was random in Atlantic City. She gave me specific dates and shit that happened. So I'm like, good God. So I really don't worry about it now. 89, 91, shit. What I'm worried about, I mean, I got a minute before I get there. So shit, I'm having a good time. No need to worry about dying, right? I'm just going to bang out and kill shit. Be the Scorpio. Listen, nigga, listen. And I put a death to whatever the fuck you thought you was thinking. Whatever the fuck you thought you was thinking about me. When you get to know me and you see who I really am, I bet you it's different than whatever it is you thought. My Mercury is in Scorpio now. My communication skills is off the... And if you fuck with me, like, so I will... Listen... rip you a new motherfucking asshole. And now I have a degree in psychology. So I listen all about the psyche and the mind. But so you want to play mind games? I got a college degree where I study behavior, so it ain't really nothing under the sun. When we talk about personalities and diagnosis, like psychological and emotional shit, like that's what I do for a living. So yeah, listen, so you want to play mind games? I know what shit. A death to whatever the fuck you thought you thinking. I will tell you to God, listen, bitch, I know exactly what the problem is here. And listen, when you think about psychology, right, that's 8th house shit. Psychology, religion, the occult knowledge. I ain't scared of none of this shit. Not at all. Who the fuck is going to walk around who's going to tell you they walk with the death angel? I do. I'm telling you I do. Who is also Sun in Scorpio. See? Listen, I'm not afraid. Listen, I'm going to get off, right? I'm going to end it with this. A couple of weeks ago, no, maybe 2 months ago, almost, I was walking with my daughter, Jemiah, to the supermarket. And now going into Churchill, right? So a lot of the people down there, they have dogs. Let me tell you something. Me and my daughter was walking down the block. I swear for God. I knew it was spiritual because me and my daughter was walking, minding our business. Soon as we come up upon a porch, a door opens and 2 guys come out with 2 motherfucking German Shepherds. Guys, if cursing is not your forte, then this ain't gonna be your channel. So, bye. Yeah. Good. Yeah, see you later. Get the fuck on. This my shit. Yeah, this my shit. Like Fergie, this. So, if you can't deal with profanity or see this daughter, see what I tell you, Mercury and Scorpio, then, sorry. This ain't my first trip on YouTube. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, it ain't my first go-round on YouTube, so I know how all of this works. That's why my comments ain't on, because they be getting ooh, they be coming for the girl, because the readings, man, I'll be, listen, come play with me if you fucking your whole life, bitch, will be on this video. Listen, it'll just come out in the reading. I don't have to know who you are. It could be a stranger in the street. I don't know, but it come, listen. I like to say, like, Liam Nielsen, right? I love him. And the movie Taken, he said to them Germans, I think they was German, right? I got a particular set of skills that make me very fucking dangerous, man. My spiritual gifts, yeah, make me very fucking dangerous. I'm psychology. I went to school for this. Is the psyche, the mind. So I went to school, got a degree for psychology, and I'm a psychic. Imagine, shit. I'ma spoke to that. And you get voila, I mix it all together. See, Scorpio, the alchemist. I use all of these tools. Look up alchemy. What is alchemy? What is alchemy? That's using the angels or spirits, all kind of spiritual divination to achieve a transmute something, change it, right? Energy into something else, right? Yeah. So I do it with the purposes of healing the mind, the body, and the soul, right? Yeah. Psychology major, and I just happen to be a psychic. So who the fuck do you think you fooling here? You can't fool me, bitch. I could see right through you. I know what your issues are already, which is why most of the time when people project onto me, I don't take it personal because I know it ain't really me. It's just how it's like you responding to my energy. I'm not going to take it personal. See? The psyche, when you go, listen, that's what I said. The mind Jedi tricks and shit you want to do, I'm aware. My father, see, when we talk about the mother, Cancer, and all this other stuff, my father was a Scorpio sun. My father caused me a lot of pain and hurt in my childhood. The Page of Swords, he made me the Page of Swords because with him, see, I had to speak up for myself and have boundaries. Like, I'm not going to tolerate your inconsistency. You're not going to run in and out of my life. You're not going to hurt me out of my mouth. As a child, 6 of Cups, I swear for God. God can strike me right now. My father. The King of Cups, dark. My father was the Lord of the underworld. I don't know. Loss, pain. See the Page of Swords. See, because sometimes when stuff that you're going through, when you bottle it up, it makes you angry and vicious with your mouth, your words. And my father, his ass, the truth. I'm not playing with you. Stay until you could be consistent. You not stay the fuck away from me. See, 6 of Cups. You're not gonna come in and out of my life and hurt me. Stay away. Me and my father didn't get back in touch until after I had my first daughter, and that is around 22 years old. Stay away from me until you get yourself together. My father had a problem. See, the King of Cups with drugs. He was a crackhead. I'm telling the truth, guys. What you want me to do? He was a crack addict. A crack addict. He went in and out of jail. He did. So it caused me a lot of pain, right? And it affected my relationships with men. And obviously my masculine energy, my ability, how I attracted men, right? Yes, Venus. What's my love nature? What do I value in relationships? See, he taught me all of this. My father, consistency. Boundaries, respect. But now later on, me and my father, we worked on our relationship. And my father told me things that I'll never forget. My father died a couple of years. The funniest, it ain't even funny. My father died a few years before my mother. But probably 2 days, maybe a day or two apart. Both in December, maybe a day or two apart. Different years, a couple. Same. So, but my father told me, he taught me a lot about men. My father managed to clean himself up and get married and I have from my father's side, like maybe, I don't know, 9 or 10 siblings. I don't even know how many for sure, 9 or 10. But we did grow up close. We did have bonds. My father worked hard to bring us close together and change his life, like to He did. And my father gave me, I had lots of conversations with him, right? Going to Pennsylvania. My father lived in Pennsylvania, spending time with him while, before he was sick and after he had lung cancer. So you see, that's why when that shit came out and to read it, I'm like 89, 91, how? And I was smoking cigarette. I don't even worry about it because I guess the intention, right? Whatever. Yeah, he told me, you don't catch bees with vinegar. Honey, be sweet. Be sweet, Candy. Guys, Cynthia Ryland, right? This is a book. The Beautiful Stories of Life. 6 Greek Myths Retold. I'm not gonna, ooh, now look. Ooh, the psychic. Now, come on. You gotta do that one since we talk about being psychic, right? 51. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. Let's see. It's long. Is it possible to be heroic without ever wielding a sword? What do you know? See? See? That's my father, right? Saying, Kenny, be sweet. Watch how you yield. So, right? Is it possible to be heroic without ever wielding a sword, slaying a dragon, or dying for a noble cause? While heroism involves the fight for something, the battle can take place within oneself as commonly as it can without. The battle within is a spiritual battle, and it requires making a choice about what is most important in one's life. That's done, then comes the challenge of protecting it. For Psyche, the choice was about love. Psyche was the daughter of a king and a very beautiful young, and she was the daughter of a king and very beautiful. Young men traveled to her kingdom from far and wide simply for the chance of catching a glimpse of her. There was something special about Psyche, something goddess-like. All who gazed upon her said this was so. And in their fascination with this young mortal woman, they seemed to forget the true goddess of mesmerizing beauty, the true queen of the ethereal wonder. They forgot about Aphrodite, a mistake. Jealous of the competition, capricious Aphrodite decided to destroy the girl. Aphrodite had a son always willing to do his mother's bidding. His name was Eros, and like his mother, he was a player in the realm of love. Eros carried a sheath of arrows in his back, and whenever he had a notion to make two people fall in love, he had a mythical arrow. He shot a mythical arrow into the hearts and caused it to be so. Aphrodite, who really liked to get messy, decided to use her son to eliminate Psyche. The goddess instructed Eros to make Psyche fall in love with the most brutal beast he could find, and one who would not love her, but would instead destroy her. Always obedient to his mother, Eros departed to fulfill his mission. He found Psyche sitting on a garden bench. It reminds me of Maleficent. But he was so stunned by her beauty that he himself loves her instantly. Aw. Eros had never, ever loved anymore. No. Eros had never loved anyone. And for the first time in his life, Eros disobeyed his mother. His arrow remained sheathed. The young guard returned to his mother's palace, and he lied, telling her that the deed was done. Though Eros could not bring harm to Psyche, he also could not let her go. He wanted no one else to hurt her, so he decided to never release an arrow into the heart of any man who looked at her. Psyche's two sisters, to never? Wow, strange, right? Psyche's two sisters, much less enchanted than she, found husbands, but although men still worshipped Psyche's beauty, none fell in love with her, and no one asked her for her hand. Psyche grew so lonely and wondered what could be so wrong with her that no man wanted her for his wife. In fact, Psyche was passionately loved, though she did not know it. Eros wanted her, but he did not see a way to have her in his life. Eros was a god, and a lowercase g, and she was a mortal, thus unacceptable as a bride. And then there was his mother, who hated the girl. Eros finally devised a plan whereby he could have Psyche without paying a price. He knew that her parents were on their way to an oracle of Apollo to ask the god what to do about their unmarried daughter. Before they reached the oracle, however, Eros himself visited the sun god. Eros told Apollo the whole story. Apollo, a rational god, was irritated by Aphrodite's whims and agreed to help. When Psyche's parents arrived and asked the oracle what to do about their daughter, this is what they were told. Your daughter is destined to wed a giant serpent, and she will be lost to you forever. Dress her in wedding garments and leave her atop the highest mountain in the kingdom. Then bid her farewell, for you will not see her again. Utterly stricken, but not once down in Apollo's decree, the parents took Psyche to the top of a mountain and left her to her terrible fate. They kissed her goodbye and returned to their castle to grieve. Alone, Psyche waited. Fear and sorrow so depleted her that eventually she lay down. She soon fell asleep, and when she did, a gentle wind carried her away. When the girl awoke, she found herself lying in a field beside a castle of sparkling stone. A soft voice in her ear told her so. Enter, where she will be cared for. She did so and soon found herself seated at a sumptuous banquet, lovely music in the room, and the soft voice telling her she might have whatever her heart desired. She might have whatever her heart desired. Love, whispered Psyche. It will be yours, was the answer. After dining, Psyche was instructed to retire to her bed for the night and to leave her lamp unlit, for love will come to her only in darkness. Psyche did so, and in the dark of the night, Eros came to her. Psyche knew that this was her own true love. The moment she felt his touch, Eros was loving and kind, and she felt such peace in his arms. But Eros would not allow her to see him or to know his name. He told her that he would be her husband and that she would forever live in his castle, provided she never tried to see him. If she ever betrayed this, then he would leave her. Oh my God, this is such a long story. So I don't know. It's too long to finish. But let's see. It's so long. But let's see. It's the last story. It's something about Zeus. So I don't know. Zeus is in here too. So I don't know if you know anything about Zeus. Like maybe look this up and try to see what the ending of the story is. I'm gonna leave it there. Sometimes you gotta do the work, right? Faith, right, without deeds is dead. So maybe look up the story Psyche, And it's a God, right? So it could be significant. Finish it. And I don't know. It's by Carson Ellis, but I'm sure you could find some synopsis on it, right? So that'll be your homework and see, I guess, right? And see how it might apply to you. It's too long. I'm going to finish it for me, but it's way too long to read here, guys, okay? Peace out. Good night.